All right, I brought a balloon, so let's get the party started, okay? All right. I'm gonna start right here. Hi. Here, that's me. Hold on to the balloon. I want you to think of a number between 1 and 50. Is the mic on, by the way? There we go. Yep. Number between 1 and 50. What number are you thinking of? Yeah, you say that out loud. Go ahead. The number 7. All right, go ahead and hand the balloon to anyone in the room. When you know someone you don't know, totally up to you. Hand the balloon to someone in the room. Go ahead. Go ahead. Hey, how's it going? Nice to meet you. Can you think of a number between 1 and 50? Whatever you got. The number 10. Fantastic. Don't give the balloon to anyone in the room. That isn't too random at all. I love that. So we have 7, we have 10. Now what's your number? 49. We have 7, 10, and 49. You go ahead and give the balloon to anyone in the room. Sir, your number. 1 and 50.
49.
We already have 49.
48.
48. Okay. 48. We got one last number. Go ahead. This is the last person. So go ahead and give it to anyone in the room. Sorry, between 1 and 15. 13. We have 10, 7, 49, 48. We're 10, 7, 48, 49, and now 13. Chris, just stand up for me. Because you are the last person to balloon. And I have a balloon popper. Because can you hold up the balloon that's really, really high? Can you just shake it up and down? Yeah, a little harder. You hear something in the balloon?
There is.
You feel something in the balloon. Yeah, would you bring the balloon up here real quick? Let's give him a hand, everybody. Here, this is for you. This is the popper. I'll let you do the honor. Stand right here for me. Whenever you're ready, go for it. I'm not going to near that thing. You go ahead and pick up that piece of paper that just fell out of that balloon. Unfold it all the way for me. You tell everybody, first of all, what does this look like?
It looks like a Mega Millions lottery.
A Mega Millions lottery. You'll notice there are some numbers being printed on there. I've selected 5 specific numbers loudly so you can read out what those 5 numbers are.
7, 10, 13, 48, and 49.
Now, let's dial it back a little bit. Because I haven't properly introduced myself. My name is Giancarlo Bernini. Well, my full name is Giancarlo Bernini, but that is only in minutes. My parents are from Costa Rica, which is why I have the long name. My grandpa is Italian, which is why it's spelled super weird. I live here in Dallas. But many of you may not have ever been to a magic show before. Maybe the most magical thing you've ever seen, the most magical magic show you've ever seen could have been maybe on a stage in Las Vegas. Maybe though, it was when you were a little kid and you had a grandma with one of those big Mary Poppins purses, and anything you asked for, I'm hungry. Granola bar. The Kleenex here, I got one. Headache, Band-Aid, whatever you need. So let's do a little bit of a warm-up to kind of get into the state of mind of what watching magic is like. This is a metaphor for watching magic. It's a piece of rope. It's something very simple. Again, this isn't magic. This is just a warm-up. It's an idea to get your brain used to watching magic. Now, the piece of rope has 3 parts. It's got 2 ends and it's got a middle. That's an end over here, an end over here, and a middle right here. 3 things to keep track of. Watch carefully. You take the ends, you tie them into a knot, just like so. You get what a kindergartner would call a circle. You take the only kind of scissors that a kindergartner should be allowed to have. And you can actually cut the rope. That got weird real quick. Sorry, I said we're going to keep it simple. This actually complicates things. Because now we've got 2 pieces of rope. That's 2 ends on the top, 2 ends on the bottom, 2 middles in the middle. If I hold the ends together, you can see both middles in the middle, but you can't really tell which middle belongs to which ends. I'll fix that. If you stretch the pieces of rope a little bit, you can actually get both pieces of rope the exact same size. Yeah. No, yeah, it's a little bit complicated. Let's start over. Piece of rope, 2 ends in the middle, all right? So. I get what might be confusing you is this. You take the ends, there's a lot of key cards. You got ends in the middle. So let's do that. I'll take the ends of my left hand, the middle of my right. That's your left and my right. Don't let that confuse you. Take the magic scissors again, cut the rope again, but you've already seen me do that way. So let's do this. I'll take the pieces just like this, tie them into a knot like that. And what we end up with is something that acts like a piece of rope. Just imagine this is a piece of rope just swinging around. If you ignore the big ugly part here in the middle, it just kind of feels like a piece of rope. But the more you think about it, the more confusing it gets, because now you realize that you've got a piece of rope with 2 ends on each end, 2 ends in the middle, and 2 middle is about a quarter of the way from each end. Sorry, I said we keep it simple. It's just a warm-up guy here. Get those ends to disappear from the knot. Get the knot to disappear from the rope. It's just a piece of rope with 2 ends in the middle. Slow it down. I said we're going to keep it simple. 3 things to keep track of. Let's bring it down to 1. That's the most confusing part. You've got an end here, an end here, and a middle here. 3 things to keep track of. So take this, we'll just take the ends and take the ends off the rope. Yeah, 2 ends on a rope and a rope with no end. Yeah, the problem is you can see the ends all the time. You take the ends and you know, no, you throw it off the middle. You take it and you put them back on the rope just like that. That's just I get it. The problem is you can see the ends. So if I take the ends and put the ends in my pocket, you can see them go in my pocket. You know where they are, but they don't confuse you anymore. Because you know that they're in my pocket, you don't have to be distracted. So they snap, that's the middle of my pocket, it's 2 ends up in my hand. That's the piece of rope with 2 ends and a middle. Here in clothing, make sure that there's no flat, elephant, trapdoor, smoke machine. That is just a normal piece of rope, yes? Just a straight normal piece of rope. Thank you so much. Now, this is the part where I get asked questions, which is there anybody in this room who has never been able to solve one of these? You've never been able to solve one of these? No? Mix it for you. Just ordinary. Selena, mix up the people. Just keep mixing it, and actually keep mixing it as you make your way up to the front here. Let's give her a hand. We keep it together, okay? I'm not going to tell you the cube is going to solve itself. I'm not going to tell you you're going to solve the cube. All I'm going to say is I want you to imagine what it might feel like to mix the cube and accidentally solve it, okay? You go ahead and take the cube, put it behind your back, and start mixing. Well, everyone counts us down. Yes, you need 2 hands. Everyone count us down from 10. Go for it.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How do you feel? That's fair. Remember I said, it's just a hypothetical. Well, let's see how you did. Show us a cube. Okay, that would be cool though. But here's the thing about the cube is that I didn't play with the solution. See, people assume that a mixed cube looks like this and a solid cube looks like the same color on all sides. But that's not what I was going for at all. See, right? You take one cube and hold it like this, and I take the other one, the one that you mixed, and I hold it just like that. I don't know if you can see. Cube have it look exactly the same, not just on that side, but also on side number 2 and side number 3. All 4 sides, 5 sides, 6 sides. Let's give her a huge hand, everybody. I know there's some skeptics out there who are like, he didn't solve the cube. So for those of you who are skeptical, this is a cube mixed up with 1 hand. Without looking, while saying the alphabet backwards, C-Y, X, W, B, U, T, S, R, Q, P, O, N, M, O, K, J, I, H, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. Wow! Woo! We're going to get into the part where we need some audience participation. Therefore, I am going to ask you people To pick some cards. So I'm gonna come. Yeah, I'm gonna come to this side of the room. Oh, you're being volunteer. You're both volunteering each other. Since you're both volunteering each other with the two of you, make your way up here for a second. Let's give them a hand as well. We're gonna have to select a card. First of all, I'd like you to verify these cards are all different. They are all shuffled. Yes. I'll show the audience as well, but in case you can't see if you're sitting a little further back, they are here to verify that they're mixed up. They are shuffled. We're gonna go through and have each of you say stop wherever you like. Make sure I stop exactly where you tell me. Don't let me go too many cards forward or back. Make sure I stop exactly where you say stop. Go ahead. Are you sure? Positive. Do you want to change your mind? I don't want you to lie awake tonight and wonder what would have happened if I had picked a different card. Okay? No, that's fair. That's fair. Remember that. Remember that. You changed your mind. All right, you're gonna wish you had it. Go ahead. Stop anywhere you want. Are you sure? Be positive. This is the one you want. You want the one right here. Are you positive? Are you sure? Like this one right here. This one. Take your card. Don't trust me. Make sure you know what it is. Same here. Stop me anywhere. Stop. Are you sure? You can change it. Are you okay? Are you like I'm being serious though.
Let me see.
Are you sure? Look how confident he is. All right, take a card. Or you can have the second one. Or you can have the one down here. All right. Here's your card. You go ahead and place your card back anywhere you like. Are you sure? Are you sure? You don't have to put it there. You're sure. Hold on to your card. Don't just hold it against your guy. We're gonna get to yours in just a second, all right? Now, the cards are all shuffled, they're all different. You can see that they're still shuffled different. Don't tell me if you see your card. I'm gonna go through every card one by one. I'm just gonna look at your face. We're gonna look at the card, okay? Hold on to the cards. Think about your card. Can you say the word red out loud? Say black. It's a black card, correct? The card you picked, yeah. Say spade. Say club. Did you notice how our voice is a little higher? It's club. Count to 10 out loud for me. Can you count to 10 out loud? Thanks for confirming before you did it. That was really funny until the moment she got serious when she was counting. Did you notice that shift? Right around the 6 and the 7. Can you say the word 6? Say 7. With your press 7 club. Yeah, let's hear it. Thank you so much for helping out. But I'm gonna ask you to stay up here for just a second because you have a card you're holding on to. And are you sure you don't want to change it even now? Okay. Because the thing about this is that once you know how to read people, you can actually learn how to influence people. When every single time I asked you, you want to change your mind, did you feel like you could have? Like you had that free choice to do it? Did you also feel like you said stop exactly where you wanted me to stop? And I stopped exactly where you wanted me to stop. All right, everybody pull out your phones. Go to Instagram. Pull out your Instagram. Go to Bernini Magic. If you don't have an Instagram, go near someone who does. Bernini Magic. That's BERNINI Magic. Because weeks ago, in the third row, it's the 9th photo, last photo on the third row. If you pull up Instagram, BERNINI Magic. There's a picture of me holding a single playing card. Bernini Magic. BERNINI Magic. There's a picture of me holding a single playing card. Third row, last photo. I don't want you to say it yet, but turn on your flashlight. Turn on your phone flashlight if you have it pulled up. Turn on your phone flashlight if you've got it pulled up. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 flashlights in the room. That's good enough. Look at your cards here. You could have chosen any single one of these cards. On the count of 3, everyone, yell out the card that's on the Instagram that I'm holding. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, everybody. This is the part where he lies awake. Nice. We're gonna take it a couple of notches further. I'm gonna need a couple of people at random. Let's go to the side of the room over here. Right here, great Deco. Adam, I want you to talk before. Have we ever met? You have no idea, like this is for real. All right, I need you to pick any random 3 people from your table or from other tables. Totally up to you. I need you to pick 3 people. Use one. All right. In the black area. 1, 2, 3. Oh, right here. Would the 4 of you come up here for a second? Let me ask all of you to think something real quick. Can the 4 of you think of what I call a mental doodle? What a mental doodle is something you draw on a notebook to your board. Maybe like a flower, a tree, a house, something simple. But maybe not something that'll slip away too far. Does that make sense? All right. So like, it's not something that somebody would look at it and go, "Oh, I knew." So think of something simple. Simple. I'm going to give you 5 seconds to think of something. Now you were the last person to come up. So I'm going to ask you something different. Can you think of the name of a family member? Okay. Now think about this family member's name. Actually, think of a friend. Think of a friend who's not in this room. Think of a friend. This might work better. I have some note cards, some Sharpies, some envelopes. I have some Sharpies. You in a moment going to draw whatever you were just thinking of. But on your note card, I'm actually going to ask you something a little bit different. You write your friend's name on the note card. And when you're done filling this out, bring it back, but face down with your other hand on top of it. That way I can't see it and you look great. Okay? And would you go over into maybe the option room? That way I can't see anything you're writing while you do it. Okay? Go ahead. And, now the rest of you, note cards for each of you. Go ahead and as soon as I turn away, I'm going to ask you to draw your doodle on the blank side. The line that doesn't have the line on the blank side. Draw your doodle and start drawing now. Now, if you've ever sat in a room, maybe you're in the thinking of and you've ever wondered what it might be like to read your mind. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Ghostbusters, the original Ghostbusters. Yeah, oh yeah. There's that scene at the very beginning where the people are thinking of images or a symbol, and there's somebody else in the room trying to pick up on it, trying to like read their mind and figure out what symbol or what image they're thinking of. That's exactly what we're going to try. It's the difference that's going to help us between left brain and right brain thinking. Left brain being analytical, numbers, letters. Right brain thinking things like pictures, creative.
If she doesn't have a chair,
It's going to be kind of like a light effect or a metal detector.
someone else wants to.
So artists, I'm going to give you 5 seconds. Are they done yet? No. All right, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Artists, put your markers down.
So
I'm going to turn around. Do not let me see your drawing. So hold them against you, hide them, do whatever you need to do so that I cannot see your drawings when I turn around. I'm turning around now.
lead them to the cure.
And each of you hand you an envelope. I'll look at your Sharpie. Sure you capture something. Try not to look. You keep your drawing, or you keep your drawing out. Go ahead and take your drawings, place them inside of the envelope. You do not need to seal the envelopes or lick them. Just go ahead and place them inside of the envelopes. Are you ready to go? I'll push your Sharpie well first. And we're going to take yours, place it inside of an envelope as well, keeping it face down. That way I can see what's happening. Now, would you mix it up with all of theirs? That way you don't know which one's yours. I need you to lose track. So each of you, please hand her your envelopes. And once you have all of them, start mixing. Mix, 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 however you want to mix. And we're going to need this. Now, keep in mind your drawing. All right, and that's just one quick step forward. All right. You're good. Think about your drawing. Do you have all the envelopes there? You know which one's yours. Perfect. Go ahead and just pick one up and just hold it up in the air. Interesting. You went for the top one. All right. First, we're going to try to figure out which one is yours. And I do not believe that this one's yours. Now, if I do get this right, there's only a 3 out of 4 chance. There is a 3 out of 4 chance I'd be right. Only 1 out of 4 chance I'd be wrong. So the odds aren't amazing. But I still don't think it's yours, and it's not. But now we have to try to figure out who this belongs to. Little race car, or just a regular car. It looks like a race car. Stick your hand in front of you like you're holding like the steering wheel of the car. All right, that's pretty great. You're driving a golf cart. You're It's because he's tense, because he's nervous. It's your friend. Let's give him a hand. Go ahead and mix those up a little bit more. You know, by the way, that you can actually tell something about people by the way that they mix envelopes? Yeah, really. Like, I can tell you're a pretty confident person. You're up here mixing envelopes in front of a crowd, which is something you probably never thought you'd do in your life. Yeah. And also, you're probably born closer to the end of the year. Is that correct? Now, have you ever met before? No. And you selected her at random. You know her. No. You don't know him. Count to 5 out loud for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You were born like November, December, is that correct? Would I be correct to say you were born like December 22nd, 23rd?
Yes.
Perfect.
23rd.
December 23rd, perfect. Mix those up a little bit more. Not yours. Let's see if I'm right. We're getting closer. And it's not. The Nintendo Switch. You labeled it for me.
Hey, we have one of those in the auction room. Shameless plug.
Let's open up another one. I think this one might actually be yours. Can you just drop it on the floor? I don't want to open it just yet. Let's open the last one, see if we're correct. And it seems we are. A fish on a fish line. That's Nintendo Switch and fish. Yes. Let's give all of our artists a huge hand. Who are you here with? Who are you here with? Okay, whole family. Okay. They have a Nintendo Switch. And we still have an envelope left on the floor. You wrote down a friend's name. Can you think of the name of the friend you wrote down? This is really weird. I'm getting like 2 names right now. Are you only thinking of your friend's name? No, now you are. All right. I'm sorry. Does the name like Miriam mean anything to you? Something like that? Yeah. Who's that?
My sister.
I'm sorry.
My sister.
Your sister. That's not the friend thing you wrote down.
No.
Okay. That's what Wait, hold on. Earlier, when I asked you to think of the name of a family member, then I had you change your mind. Did I ask you to think of a family member? Were you thinking about your sister?
Yes.
Okay, great. Stop thinking about your sister's name. Just your friend's name. Would you consider yourself to be more of a right brain person than a left brain person? Yeah, more creative. Yeah. This is probably why I'm having such a hard time, because we're thinking about letters here. So stop thinking about your friend's name. I want you to imagine you're hanging out with them. Imagine you're hanging out with your friend, you're having a good time. In fact, imagine you're at your dream vacation spot. So wherever you'd most like to go in the world, you're there with your friend. Oh, this is interesting. She's thinking more about the place now than her friend. In fact, here, check this out. Definitely a record person. Don't say this out loud. Do not say this out loud. This is my guess. Do not say it out loud. This is my guess. Out loud so everybody can hear you. Where in the world are you imagining you're hanging out with your friend? And you're in France, and you look over, and you see your friend, and you say hi to, don't say the name, just think it, just think it, just think it. All right, you got it. Out loud, what is the name of the friend you wrote down on that note card? Go ahead. Say it.
Elizabeth.
Thank you, everybody. What was it? Sorry, you had different instructions though. All you had to do was write down a friend's name. But, or all they had to do was draw a mental doodle. But you had to write down a friend's name. But we clearly discovered that you're more of a right-brain person. An emotional name, someone close to you. Your sister came up to the top first, and then we had France and all that. I want you to think. Think about the mental doodle you were thinking of, okay? Normally this is the end of the trick, but if we can do then I think we might get it. You remember when I asked everybody to think of a mental doodle? You remember your mental doodle? Just imagine just drawing that in the air, okay? For these, I don't always get exactly what it is. I get like the general idea, general shape, general so I don't know exactly what this is. Hopefully it'll make sense. But this is I'm committed to this. If you draw whatever it was you were just thinking of, as large as you can, so everyone can see it. Draw whatever it is you were just thinking of. Yeah, let's start from you. Would you turn it around and show everybody what is it? Oh, it's a dress. So much better than the way I did. No, really, because I didn't get it that nice, but I think I got pretty close. I got a general idea of I would say this. Probably these minor skills never come in handy. The answer is no. Well, sometimes, like for Christmas or someone's birthday, you can try to figure out what they want. Like, wait, December 23rd. You guys, is it okay if we try one more thing? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Think about what you want for your birthday. Now, is this something? Have you ever told me what you wanted for your birthday? I mean, obviously, we just met. We've never. Is there anybody here at this event that I could have asked? And like, hey, what do you think she wants for her birthday? And they would have told me this specific thing. No. Think about what you want for your birthday. Oh, that's nice. I like this. I like this. Out loud, so everybody can hear you. What are you thinking of? What do you want for your birthday?
I think miraculous.
A miraculous medal?
Oh.
That's what I thought. I've been doing magic for the short bit of time there, full time, but I've been into it since I was a kid. And magicians, we all get together at these large conventions. In fact, I'm headed to one tomorrow morning. I'm flying to Las Vegas for the country's largest magic convention. One of the things we always talk about is what makes magic magic. And the truth is that it's not impossibility. It's not the most impossible thing. What makes magic magic is when you give someone a feeling of joy and wonder. That's why the grandma that reaches into her purse and pulls something out exactly what you needed, we have this thing called the sandwich theory. If someone says, I'm really hungry, I really want a ham and cheese sandwich, and someone says, here, pick a card, and they do an impossible magic, you didn't do anything for them. You amuse them. But if you said, okay, and made a sandwich appear, that's the perfect magic. Because you fulfill the need. That's real magic. We don't measure magic by possibility. We measure by joy and wonder. As a Catholic, I kind of tweak that a little bit to truth, beauty, and good. I measure it by the idea of an illusion presented theatrically for entertainment. Illusions are all about discerning what's true. Theater is about showcasing something beautifully. Entertainment is about doing something good for someone else. Finding truth, beauty, and goodness, and sharing that with other people in a meaningful way. The sandwich here, a meaningful way. And so I want you to notice, like, all this magic that I'm doing, it's cool, but I can't think of anything more true, beautiful, and good and meaningful than what we're here for in this room tonight. And that's probably the most magical thing happening tonight. Overcoming odds to create something true, beautiful, good, and meaningful for people who need it. And yeah, it might not be impossible, but we don't measure magic from possibility. It's possible, and it's possible because of all of you. So keep that in mind.